Hello and welcome back. These are more things I got. This time I only got two things from Goodwill, and they were both things I was looking for a long time. The first one is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. This Disney releases DVD back in I think 2002, right after they discontinued the Golden Classic Collection, but they still kind of somewhat kept the look. This is one of the some of the older Disney movies I don't have, but the newer Disney movies is like one of the last ones I needed. Surprised that I have it. I found The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 before this. Surprised I didn't find it sooner, but now I finally have this one from the Disney Renaissance. And South Park Season 7. I found, I think it was all of my local store too. I found two copies. They were both missing a disc. This one actually has all three discs, so I finally found it. I don't know why this one eluded me for so long, but I finally have South Park season 1 to 12 now. And I just found out the DVDs were the original 4:3 aspect ratio, and the Blu-rays they reanimated them to add stuff to the side. So I suppose that's better than cropping them, but I just found that out. Then I got some stuff from eBay. This only got a Blu-ray release because it only got a DVD release, but it got a Blu-ray release only in the box set. That was Paranormal Activity: Next of Kin. This I think was maybe only available at Walmart. DVD only unless you got that box set with all of them, which I find kind of stupid, but there's that. Then I got this from I think this is the same director that did Wolf Children and Summer Wars, Maria. I'm going to pronounce that wrong. And this just has the Blu-ray and the DVD. And a digital code that no one's going to use. And then, since last time I got Thundercats Season 1, Volume 1, I got Season 2, Volume 1. And I could care less if it had the whatever this holographic thing's called. This is the older discs, so each of these DVD cases has two discs. So this has discs 1 to 6. And then I also got Season 2, Volume 2, both from the same seller. He said all the discs were good. One of them was covered in brown stuff that I cleared off. And then disc 8 has these, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it has these deep scratches over there, like you could see over here on the top. He refunded me $4, and there's two video game stores near me. I think they charge between, Game Exchange was $1, but Retro Games Plus is $3. I put it through a cheap portable player because those usually have problems before the normal players. And I think only the first episode on the disc actually had problems. I put in my Sony player and it didn't seem to have problems just fast forwarding through. But I'll get it resurfaced anyway to at least reduce the problem. And I guess I'll see if I have a problem when I eventually get to it. For special features, just has a few things, nothing special. This one, the box is kind of trashed. This also has Thundercats Ultimate Adventure Challenge on disc 12. I think you activate that and then you could go on like a scavenger hunt through other episodes to find something. I'm not exactly sure how that works, so I'm going to have to try that out one day. Then, after I finished recording everything, Thundercats Season 1, Volume 2 came in. So now I got all of Thundercats. I think it really had 4 seasons, but these box sets say Season 1 and 2. There's 130 episodes total, and you have all 130 episodes. And to show the inside, they're all these 2-disc releases. And this would have been in here normally, but the mailman decided to deliver it a couple days early because this would have been on next week's video. And here's the special features. And then I got these. These came all the way from Malaysia. My Little Pony Season 8 and Season 9. These do not have an official release. These are Malaysian bootlegs. And they actually are pressed discs. Now, it's the thicker case, but... Oh, and also some of this artwork, like, I don't know if this is even from the correct season. I think this is fan art here that could have been stolen, but I don't know. And they come... I'm going to do a video more in depth about this, but they come in these 2 blank cases. They could have just did a 2-disc case, but they did 2 1-disc cases. So here's disc 1. They stole the artwork from the compilation disc, A Pony for Every Season, for some reason, and gave Twilight Blush or something. But these are pressed discs. They are 480p, at least Season 8 is, and anamorphic. They're just a lot of compression artifacts. But I'll do more in-depth video at some point. And here's this other disc, same thing. This would have been better if it was actually at least 3 discs, because they put, I think, 12 episodes on a disc. And I have another Malaysian bootleg, but I'll compare that later. This box is going to get messed up one day. And then Season 9's pretty much the same. Again, I don't know. A lot of this art's probably stolen. That's definitely from the last season. Both these say 4x3. They're 16:9 encoded. They have English and Chinese subtitles and English stereo. And they claim all region, which they probably are, but I have no way of testing that. And I did put these up on Blu-ray.com, so under the Malaysian releases, so at least this uses the same artwork as the cover. No official DVD logo though. And these are pressed discs as well, not the burned discs. I think a lot of Malaysian bootlegs are like that. But always get the official releases if there's an official release, which these do not have. So that's why I got this. As for stuff I watched, I saw the first season of The Critic. This is made by the same Grace Films that worked on The Simpsons. I think he even made a cameo in one episode. But he's a film critic. He's short, fat, and bald. Always has a tough time. He's divorced, has 1 son. I like the show. Something different. It's from the mid-90s, I think. And just 3-disc set. I got this a while ago. Surprised to find it, but watched it and liked it. And then I watched Attack on Titan Season 2. I saw it, and then I just started Season 3. Which I'm halfway through Season 3. I saw episode 49. So, halfway through. I like it. I just have a theory about the Titans. I think maybe there was a split. In order to survive, maybe they made the Titans as meat mech suits for some reason, and then other people didn't want that, so they hid themselves in the wall, or maybe something went bad, where they lost control of the meat mech suits they call Titans, so they hid themselves in the wall. But I don't want to say too much for spoilers in case you haven't watched it. But good show. I have all 4 seasons, but that's what I watched in the past week or so.